The hamburger. An American chef from Connecticut, Louis Lasson, made and sold the first hamburgers in 1895. He called them hamburgers because sailors from Hamburg in Germany gave him the recipe. Students from Yale University and businessmen loved them and bought them. Kenneth Lasson, Louis's grandson, still sells hamburgers in Connecticut.
Television.
A Scotsman, John Logie Baird, transmitted the first television picture on the 25th of October, 1925. The first person on television was a boy who worked in the office next to Baird's workroom in London. In 1927, Baird sent pictures from London to Glasgow. In 1928, he sent pictures to New York and also produced the first colour TV pictures.
The ballpoint pen.
A Hungarian, Laszlo Biro, made the first ballpoint pen in 1938. In 1944, the British Army bought 30,000 because soldiers could write with them outside in the rain. At the end of the war, biros quickly became very popular all over the world. In 1948, a shop in New York sold 10,000 on one day.
Did you know that Marco Polo brought spaghetti back from China?
Really? He didn't. That's incredible.
Well, it's true.
Did you know that Napoleon was afraid of cats?
He wasn't. I don't believe it.
Well, it's true.
On the 1st of June, 1992, a French burglar broke into a house in Paris. He went into the living room and stole 2 pictures. Then he went into the kitchen. He opened the fridge and saw some cheese. He was hungry, so he ate all the cheese. Next, he saw 2 bottles of champagne. He was very thirsty, so he drank both bottles. Then he felt sleepy. He went upstairs for a rest, but he was tired and he fell asleep. When he woke up the next morning, there were 4 policemen around the bed.
Wendy Mint.
Well, it was 5 years ago. A Sunday evening 5 years ago. I was in the bath and the radio was on. I always listen to pop music in the bath. Suddenly I heard this voice, the disc jockey's voice. It was beautiful, really beautiful, warm and friendly. I thought, oh, what a lovely voice. I think I fell in love then, with his voice. Well, I listened to the end of the programme and I heard his name, Oliver Mint. I loved the name too. Well, usually I'm quite shy, but this time I wasn't. I went to the telephone and I rang the radio station. I couldn't believe it. Suddenly, there was his voice on the telephone. And we talked and talked for about half an hour. And he said, "Where do you live?" So I told him. And then he said, "Can we meet?" And I said, "Yes, please." So we met in an Italian restaurant the next evening. I was so nervous, but it was wonderful. We got married a month later, and now we have a lovely baby boy. He's nearly 2.
Trevor Richards.
Well, I have a baker's shop. I make all the bread and cakes for it. And one day, it was a very hot day in summer, the summer of 1976, and it was lunchtime, and this beautiful girl came into the shop. She was with some friends, and I could hear that they weren't English, but they spoke English very well, and they all bought sandwiches and went to the park. Well, I couldn't forget her. The way she smiled, the way she laughed, her blue, blue eyes. I waited and watched every lunchtime, but she didn't come back into the shop. Then suddenly, there she was again. And so I said, "Hello again. You're still in England then?" And she said, "Yes, but this is my last day. I go back to Sweden tomorrow." And she smiled. Now, usually I'm shy, but I took a small pink cake and I wrote, "I love you" on it. And when she asked for a chicken sandwich, I looked into the blue eyes and I gave her the cake. She laughed and said, "I didn't know English men were so romantic." Well, after that she went back to Sweden, but we wrote letters, and in 1978 we got married. Now we work together in the shop and we have 3 children.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 10th, 12th, 13th, 16th, 17th, 20th, 21st, 30th, 31st.
The 1st of April. April the 1st. The 2nd of March. March the 2nd. The 17th of September. September the 17th. The 19th of November. November the 19th. The 23rd of June. June the 23rd. The 15th of July, 1967. The 29th of February, 1976. The 19th of December, 1983. The 3rd of October, 1970. The 31st of May, 1993.
1,
The 4th of January.
2,
May the 7th, 1922.
3,
The 30th of August, 1965.
4,
It was Friday. I know it was Friday.
No, it wasn't. It was Saturday.
No, I remember. It was Friday the 13th. The 13th of October.
5,
Oh no, I forgot your birthday. It doesn't matter really.
It was last Sunday the 2nd, June the 2nd. Oh, I am sorry.
6,
Hey, did you know this? Shakespeare was born and died on the same day.
That's not possible.
Yes, it is. He was born on April the 23rd, 1564, and he died on April the